Welcome, race fans. We are live. This is Ron at Big Wizard TV. We are running the Dragonfyre GT3 Challenge, race number 10 of the season, 10 of 16. And we are at Le Mans in the dark, as you can see by the pictures. We are starting this race in the early morning hours and hope to be finishing up in the daylight. So, welcome everybody to our race stream tonight. I'm going to do a little checking to make sure everything's running correctly and you can hear everything. I am on the road again, so I am not in the race tonight. Just trying to make sure everything's working. So give me just a minute to test. Make sure everything's running correctly and you can hear everything. I am on the road again, so in the race tonight. Everything's working. Okay, well, I guess we verified and everything's working. So, welcome again to all those join us here. I'll try to keep this up on screen to kind of see who's joining in. Not sure if I can do a double stream on my studio, but we'll find out. Processing. I don't know if it'll show me. I was kind of hoping I could see a couple things at once, but looks like a no on that one. Gonna have to just watch the race, and I won't be able to tell who's in here unless I switch around. I'll bounce around now and then to say hi and make sure everything's rolling okay for everybody here in the booth. And welcome all those for watching. We had one person bounce in and back out again, but we are still in practice tonight. I haven't quite started the race. We've got about 12 minutes left. We are at Le Mans. So, if you are familiar with Le Mans, you will know that this is going to be a pretty grueling race. This is going to be an hour and 10 minutes tonight, so a 70-minute race. Originally on the books for 75, but race admins have cut times down slightly to keep things more competitive. And we are just getting through practice. So we got times on the board so far through the practice session. We're 50 minutes in on this, or 48 minutes in on the practice. And Peter Short has run the quickest lap in practice with a 3-minute 59-second lap. Tim Allman has managed a 4-minute flat. Bill Edwards with a 4:03. Brandon Dooley 4:04. Philip Scott 4:05. Aaron Mack has put down a 4:16, but he is just barely out on track just now. And Mike Markwood, Kevin Carter haven't got a clean lap in. We've got 8 cars on track tonight so far. We've had quite a few people this week with springtime projects that have taken them out and had them run provisionals. Myself, I'm on the road working. I'm in Oklahoma working on a little project out here. This is the first one I've missed all season for GT3, so it wasn't really what I wanted to do, but, you know, job comes first, and I'm glad that it gives me an opportunity to actually broadcast the race at the same time. So, even though I'd love to be there in person and in the rig and racing, I still get to enjoy the race and watch the guys, and we'll kind of go from there. It looks like I've got about looks like 10 minutes 30 seconds to go. Should give them time for it's about a 4-minute lap, so that's 2 more laps if you're just starting out, so you can get an out lap and then a timed lap in under the practice session. But we're getting down to the wire, only a couple to go. Probably jump back down in the booth with the guys for a little bit and let everybody say hi and keep things moving here. as we get to practice. All right, guys, we are live on our broadcast. We got a couple people out there. Hi, I got the broadcast here in the lobby.
I took Bill's mom back home.
What's the guy said?
Almost 8 minutes to go. We're just for those watching, we got Peter Short so far with the quickest lap. Everybody is out on track right now. Kevin just pulling out of the pit lane again, trying to get one more in here. Should be able to get an out lap plus a time lap in for practice. We'll do about a 15-minute session of qualifying. Should give people about a chance to get about 3 or 4 laps in. But Peter's got the quickest lap. Tim with the second quickest. Bill 403. Then Brandon, Philip, Aaron, Kevin, and Mike. Mike's still trying to get a lap in. But, still just practice. A lot of going off track. A lot of missing corners. Just trying to get the most speed out of these things we can. A little bit of interference there off of Aaron's audio. Looks like it had some background something going on, so switched over to just be in the broadcast booth tonight. Do a little cleaner on the audio tonight. Hopefully that'll work out better. I'd like to get input from the guys as they race, but really kind of difficult when we got a microphone that's overreacting. So about 5 minutes to go. Keep an eye on this for a little bit, and I'll be right back. right, well, we'll get started off here with the official welcome. This is Ron with Big Wizard TV, and we are broadcasting live from the virtual world of iRacing. We are running the Last Man Standing Motorsports Race League tonight, and this is race number 10 of the Dragonfyre GT3 Challenge. Thanks to our sponsor, Dragonfyre Artistry. Check out Dragonfyre, that's Dragonfyre, F-Y-R-E, Artistry by Bailey Rapier. Go ahead and check all her artwork out on Facebook. Just search for Dragonfyre Artistry. Thanks for Bailey for helping us out. She's done a couple car paints. I think we've got me on track tonight. A couple provisionals, but again, this is Ron from Big Wizard TV. Wanted to welcome everybody out to our race tonight. Again, this is race number 10 of 16. We're just finishing up our practice session with about 2 minutes to go, and we will get started on qualifying. Qualifying on this track, since it's such a large track, will take about 15 minutes, about 5 minutes longer than normal. With only 10 minutes, you'd barely be able to get your out lap and a timed lap in. So with 15 minutes, they can get about 3 to 4 time laps for qualifying. So we've only got a little short on the drivers tonight. A lot of people with issues going on tonight that are not able to make the race. Michael Mooney, myself, Ron Gaibo, Paul Allen is not able to make the race. Jeff Wyatt is not able to make the race. So quite a few that are having a few other conflicts tonight with their time or other projects going on that couldn't make it. So we're a little thin, but we will get out here and get a good race out there, get a good race time down. We have, so far in practice, you're short, leading Tim Allman by about, I'd say 0.3 seconds. Oh no, he got another. He did a little quicker. He's got a 3:59 flat, so he's got about a second, 1.2 seconds on maybe almost 1.2 seconds on Tim in the second spot. Tim has had quite a few quick laps, but he keeps getting the slowdown penalties and slowing him down. So I think he could probably run that 3:59. But right now on the board, on the books, Peter Short with a 3:59. Tim Allman with a 4 flat, Bill Edwards with a 4:01, Brandon Dooley with a 4:04, Philip Scott 4:05, and those guys will tighten up during the race tonight. Just going to take them a little bit of time to get used to this track. We do have a little bit of time going on. There is a 4x time speed up, so the series is supposed to start here. We'll find out what happens. And it flipped to midnight. So it didn't do what I wanted it to do. But the race starts at midnight. We're doing 4x time, so they will finish after 15 minutes. It'll be 5 a.m., so it will still be dark. We're going to be racing through the night. This is not as planned, but so we'll be doing a night race here at Le Mans, looks like. As they start qualifying and get out on track. There goes Peter Short. You see him out there in the front. Brandon Dooley right behind him. They're both running in Ferraris tonight. Oh, and Brandon's off. I have to start that one over again. As Peter gets his warm-up lap, I see Tim Allman on track. And Brandon's back out once again. And Kevin Carter's on track. He is running the Lamborghini. Just pulling out of the pits. We're still watching Tim Allman, who's the second car in line so far. Here comes Mike Morkred rolling out of the pits. Mike is also running a Ferrari tonight. So Brandon, Peter, Tim, and Mike all running in the Ferrari tonight. Lots of Ferraris. There goes Kevin around as he's going through, exiting the Dunlop corners, trying to get back going again. As Mike Markford catches up with him, they'll get going again. Kevin's running the Lamborghini. He's the only one tonight in the Lamborghini. We also have Aaron Mack and Bill Edwards running in the BMW. They're in the BMW GT4 or M4 GT3 car. And then Philip Scott's running in Ford GT. I don't see him on track yet for qualifying. Maybe making a couple more adjustments. He was having some issues trying to get that car to hold the ground a little bit better. Hopefully he'll get that sorted and we'll be back on track with us here shortly. But it does take quite a few minutes to get around here. As we're watching Kevin try to get his tires warmed up as he goes through the PlayStation chicane. Let's, even though it is dark, a little difficult to see, let's go ahead and focus in on Peter Short. Kind of keep an eye on him as he goes around. See if I can get my camera set up so we can watch him go around. Let's see, we'll do a little bit different camera angle and we'll jump in on Peter Short's car. See if that worked. Should be watching the number 22 of Peter Short. So yeah, Peter's in the it's kind of a multicolored Ferrari. You can't really see the colors that well. It goes across the lights here, start finish line. He's coming through the Ford chicane right now and coming across the start finish line to start his first timed lap. So we'll kind of watch him go around and we'll kind of show you what this track looks like. This front straightaway, and he's coming up on the Dunlop chicane. Right in here is considered the Dunlop chicane, and then they go under a Dunlop tire, like a bridge, and that is the Dunlop corner. As he exits that portion of the track, getting ready to go on the Mulsanne Straight. Mulsanne Straight in historical days was a very long straightaway that he's just entering now. Oh, and he may have flipped that, get a time penalty. Ran right on the edge of that corner. You've got to get back on the track before the end of that rumble strip. And this is the Mulsanne Straight. Back in the beginning, the historical racetrack in the 60s, this did not have these chicanes in it. So this was just flat out all the way down this straightaway. And now there are two chicanes, the PlayStation chicane, which is this one he's entering now, and the next one is the Michelin Chicane. There he is going down there. There's the middle of the long straight. You can tell on the map, top left, there's a little bit of a little divot on that long straightaway. One going down, one going up. So the two chicanes, one goes left, one goes right, and then the second one goes left. As Peter approaches the Michelin chicane. And if the car angle is right, you can see why they call it that, because there are Michelin signs on the wall. But you don't actually see that in this camera angle, so off he goes out of the Michelin chicane and down to finish up the Mulsanne kink, which is this section here. And then Mulsanne corner is the hard right-hander. At the bottom, you can see it's a little more than 90 degrees. Pretty much a straight right turn. As he slows down and takes the corner here, trying to miss the cones on the inside and keep on the track on the outside. There's a big sand trap there, so if you do hit that, you're typically off in the sand and into the fence. This is Gulf Straight. There's the Rolex sign, and then the next bridge has a sign that has Gulf logo. Shows you. Oh, Toyota Hybrid logo. Anyway, that's the Gulf Straight. And then as he breaks down into this right-hander and then hard left, this is Indianapolis. All the way down to second gear, through this left-hander, and then down to first gear as he makes the right-hander on the outside, on the exit. Speeds back up to flat out. You're going flat out down this straightaway to what is then called the Porsche Corners. You get a little glimpse of the colors on the car. A little blue and yellow and green and black as he enters the Porsche Corners. And usually fourth to fifth gear through here, slowing down as you go. The corners do tighten, so you have to kind of slow it down as you go, and then you exit out in here. This is called the Corvette Corners. And you have to stay on track there. If you go wide over those rumble strips, you will get a slowdown penalty. You enter the grandstand area and through the Ford chicane and back onto the front stretch. And that is a lap. And if he did it right, we'll get a time. And he did 3:58.9, faster than his practice time. Peter goes straight to the top. Of course, the only one so far. He's the first one out of the box, the only one with a time. Here comes Tim Allman. We'll see if he gets a time down on his first lap. Switch over to Tim here. He crosses the line and runs a 3:59.1. Wow, 0.2 of a second separates the top two drivers. You know, that's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff. And looks like we got the side numbers wrong on the way we've got Tim's paint set up. I think it's because of the lights. Tim's using a custom number, so he's got that number 83 kind of out of the box. And because it's nighttime with the lights on, the box is lit up with his number, but the number's not actually in that box. So, but Tim's running the 83 car, I can promise you. Brandon Dooley came across the line. He's ran 404. We got Bill Edwards coming through the Ford Chicane now in the 50 car, BMW. So watch him go across the line. He goes to the final corner and across the start-finish line. If he got a clean lap with no X. And Bill does not seem to post a time yet. Kevin Carter right behind him, and Kevin does get a 405 with the Lamborghini. So it looks like Kevin's got that thing calmed down. Bill must have had a slip somewhere on that lap to miss the time at qualifying. With only 8 cars out there, you can only start as far back as row 4. So should be fine even without getting a time. And now we have to wait a little while longer to have those leaders come back around. It does take a little while. Mike Morkrid coming around. Kevin Carter has pulled in. He must have had an incident there. Has pulled in. Mike Morkrid coming across the line next. Let's see if he gets a time posted. We're going to go back to the most exciting on the camera, so we're not looking at any particular car. See if that helps us here. Yes, Mike did post a 4:19, and he has then gone into the pits after that. So Mike finished his lap, pulled it in and parked it. Let's be satisfied with that. With only 3.5 minutes left in the session, like I said, you're not going to get a lot of laps in. Mike has decided to pull it in. I don't know if he'll be back out or not. We'll keep an eye on that. Going to watch Brandon go around here through Indianapolis. And we've switched up to Tim as he enters Porsche Corners. And back to Bill Edwards as Bill goes through the Mulsanne corner, trying to get his timed lap in. There goes Peter Short running across the line one more time. He does not get a time. He must have had an error on that lap. But he is within the limit to run one more lap to see if he can improve on that 3:58.9. We are watching Tim come through Ford Chicane. He is going through Ford Chicane right now. Camera just switched over to Bill. And as Tim crosses the line here after Ford Chicane, we get another time for him, which is 3:59.7. A little bit slower. So Tim will stay in second spot, as Brandon is now coming across the line. The camera switches back to Peter here. So we'll watch Brandon's time to see if he's able to improve on his 4:04. And he does with the 4:03 flat for Brandon. These guys still have 2 minutes to go, so if they choose to continue, it looks like Peter and Brandon are still running. As we watch Bill finish up his lap here. If Bill makes it across the line in the next minute and 35 seconds, he will get another chance if he doesn't get it here. But he does have to hustle as he's coming out of Porsche Corners through Corvette Corners and up through the Ford Chicane. It looks like he's going to have plenty of time. Oh, that's Peter Short parked it in the pits. He is pretty much done. He will not be able to come around to get a time lap again. As Bill does get a time, a 4 flat, 0.7 puts him in third spot on the grid. Second row. Good run for him. We will jump over. Looks like Brandon's the last one. Bill could do another lap if he wants to try to improve that, so we'll give them another little bit to do that. And I'm going to step away for just a minute to do a little housekeeping, and I'll be right back. Bill just finishing up his lap, coming through the Corvette corners. I'm about to cross the Ford chicane. See if he managed to do it without an X, and we'll clean up our final lap of qualifying here. And there it is, and you improved, but not very much. So 0.3 seconds better. 4 minutes flat still with a 0.49. Bill in third spot. And that should do it. Aaron, you must be close to whatever that sound was again, because you can hear it again.
I was gonna say, unless it's the close, I don't know.
No, it's something talking. Sounds like somebody talking, like a TV or something.
It could be the TV. Like, I mean, the TV is right behind me.
Yeah. All right. Okay, well, it's still saying 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Enough to get a drink.
Enough to get a drink.
Pit lane.
Yeah, people are still in the pit lane. Looks like I see a 22 car in there.
It was a 22.
I don't know why. I'm not.
You're not even in the car. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I would just fast or advance to the next session then.
Let me see. Is everybody ready? If anybody just took off to get a drink, that won't work.
I'm ready.
Unless you're old and have to go to the bathroom.
Well, all the old guys are out right now. We didn't get to race tonight.
You're still here.
I'm in Oklahoma, dude.
He's still
What?
spectating.
Oh, it's spectating.
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, man. You're in Oklahoma again?
Oklahoma. All right.
Mooney didn't drink his Pedialyte.
Oh yeah, I need to make a list for the states.
Yeah, Oklahoma, you already put that one on there. Didn't it get a 4?
Yeah, well, hang on, let me look.
I think it was a 4. Yeah.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
He's rating the states by by some magical number that he's coming up with. I thought it was kind of funny.
It was a 3.
A 3 for Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Depends on what part of Oklahoma you're in. I mean, they're big on Route 66 out here, so that's kind of cool for the nostalgic drivers, right?
Yeah.
Were you guys talking about who, like, is the worst drivers in the United States or what?
Well, Tim brought that up as part of Ohio, and then brought in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Mississippi is the worst state in the union. We all know that.
Oh, come on now. They like the hurricanes and all that stuff. They have a lot of fun down there. I mean,
Like
who doesn't like a good hurricane?
The worst for every
Florida.
measure besides COVID cases.
Yeah,
Well, you can live in Minnesota where it snowed today, and then tomorrow's supposed to be like 80 degrees.
Snowed today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Legitimately, I woke up, I went to the gas station, went and got gas for my lawnmower. I'm like, mow my lawn, yay. Went and made breakfast for the kids. Then I look outside, I'm like, it's fucking snowing. What the hell?
That is hilarious.
I was
Yeah.
like, whatever. So
all right, grid is up.
So I did my homework today. I watched Ford versus Ferrari.
There you go. There you go.
Very nice.
I still
I
gotta watch
watched
that.
Joey Logano go
Good.
upside down.
Who hasn't
But
watched
you're-
that movie?
But you're
Me.
driving. You're watching
Really,
Ford
Philip?
versus Ferrari, but you're driving a Ferrari, dude. Come on.
Well, a Ferrari
Ford
is a
won.
very popular choice.
Well, I know, but the
Among
Ford won
everyone.
that race in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, then.
But then he crashes and dies.
Better
Yeah.
do a lot of homework to beat Peter tonight.
Yeah.
He did crash the car and indeed die.
Yeah.
Philip, I cannot believe you haven't watched that yet.
I know, right?
You should be
Well-
ashamed of yourself.
It's historical.
I
so
agree.
We can't really give anything away. The guy really did win. He did not get credit for it, and he really did practice later on and die.
Even
So
though
it's
they
not- yeah, it's not like you can do any suspense on that one. You just have to watch it.
I thought it was,
Who
I
else?
think it was,
Who else watched Joey Logano go upside down today?
Me.
I've seen it.
I haven't had a chance to watch. I was watching.
I was kind of
What the
watching
heck
the
was I
IndyCar
watching?
today too.
what else
I
did
watched
watch
last
today?
week's. I watched last week's IndyCar race, and then I watched.
They were at St.
Wow.
Petersburg today.
Yeah, I got that recorded.
I watched Driven today too. I was like watching racing movies all day.
I don't know who won, so I can't answer that one, Ron.
You don't have to tell me. I'll catch it when I get to it.
Like I said, I don't know who won.
Yeah, that's all good.
Lewis
All good.
Hamilton did not win today.
Yeah, I know Jimmy Johnson didn't win because when I was setting up my stream, I saw a note saying Jimmy Johnson out early at St. Petersburg.
last I saw, he was like 4 laps down.
Yeah, he finished, but he was 5 laps down.
Yeah, that's more laps than he finished behind the Barber. But I did watch rounds 5 and 6 of Formula E at Valencia today. That's really actually getting pretty cool. That Formula E stuff. They need to stop doing those goofy chicanes.
I agree.
And just let them race on the F1 track. I mean, that Valencia track is a beautiful track. And then they have that, like, right down the middle of the front straightaway, they got this 180-degree hairpin followed by a chicane. I'm like, what in the world is this for?
I think it might be for
efficiency.
Yeah, I was thinking it might be for battery.
Oh, you
them
need the
to be able to
battery.
recharge the
Oh,
battery.
yeah, okay.
Regenerate the batteries.
Bunch of wimps.
Although with the next gen of Formula E cars, when they like in a couple of years when they do like recharging mid race, I think that they'll be able to race at more permanent circuits.
Yeah. I mean, I like the road courses that they race on. They're just super tight. They're so narrow. I mean, it's like racing at Monaco every week.
Yeah. I'd say Berlin's the best one.
Yeah.
Good luck,
in the
gentlemen.
city.
I think
They're doing-
Valencia is now.
They're doing
Yeah,
a New York,
Mom.
They're doing a New York race this year, so that'll be interesting.
They did one a couple years ago.
F1's trying to figure out get another American track.
They're doing Miami next year. They're doing
I know
the
that-
streets in Miami.
They're talking about having another one too, but they haven't decided where.
Yeah, it's getting popular. Here we go. By the way, all those watching at home, here we go. Coming across the line. Pit car is in,
What the heck?
and we are green through the Porsche Chicane. I'm not sure why they do that at the Porsche Chicane, but here we go.
They've
Green,
always
green.
done it.
Yeah, I know.
Whoever designed this track needs to be beaten.
Well, they could have you start at Porsche Corner, I guess.
Well, they are French.
With Peter Short out front, Tim Ullman still in the second spot. Brandon Dooley, followed by Bill Edwards. Oh, no. Followed by Kevin Carter and then Bill Edwards. As they come through the Dunlop corners, head towards the Mulsanne Straight. Ooh, Peter making a move from the back, going around Mike Morford.
Oh no.
That's for 6. We got an oh no up front. I see smoke. I see a lot of smoke.
It's just crashed.
Ooh, a lot of contact. A little contact back there. And the leaders get away. Top 4 get away from that.
How is my car still working?
Man, I've literally never spun there in any lap in any
Cold
friggin'
tires.
corner.
Yeah, cold tires.
Oh,
Who was that?
Philip
Oh, it was Philip.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I just did not see through the smoke, and I dodged out of the way, but cold tires, so I just went way into the barrier.
I think I'm still 5th though, somehow.
So it started off with Kevin and then got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the smoke. I was watching Philip's car in the broadcast. I saw some smoke. We'll keep it rolling here. We got Peter up front. Tim's only 1.5 seconds back at this point as they close in across the Mulsanne kink, coming into the Mulsanne corner as the rest of the field just finishes up with the Michelin Chicane.
Yeah, all I saw was Philip catch the wall and Mike kind of looped it just to avoid it.
I'm 10 miles an hour down on the straights. That's pretty much the only difference.
See what you get, Philip? You should have watched Ford versus Ferrari.
True.
Well, hopefully I put a fast repair in.
Yeah, you did.
Just in case.
All right. As we get into Indianapolis, Peter is not getting away. Still close. First through fourth, still 5 seconds. Brandon hanging on in third spot. Bill back there in fourth. He's just coming up through. We're entering the Porsche Corners now. And lap one looks to be almost complete.
What? Somebody
Might have a
lost.
little more smoke back there.
Oh yeah. There was
Really
Catching up.
fine the whole lap until I get to the Porsche curves.
Phillips catching up to the back of Aaron. Going into Ford Chicane. Down across the front stretch.
Go ahead, Phil. He's probably got the speed through here.
See if he can hang on up through the Dunlop corner there. It's a little tricky off camber section. Make it through cleanly.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, not a problem.
You might catch up to me on the straight though, because I'm a little down on power.
Right.
Is our pack of four start to pull away? Two little bundles here. We're watching the second group right now on the stream. Did a little draft down that backstretch. Might have helped your rear wing issue. Staying pretty quick as you guys enter the Michigan Chicane, or Michelin Chicane. Oh, and lightweight on the tail comes around again. Aaron goes back by cleanly.
Yeah, I'll pit it in this lap. Get that fixed.
No, keep going. So,
As we're back up front. Watching this little pack of four drivers up front here. Still about a 5-second gap. Whoa, as Tim tries to dive in. You guys are all in Ferraris. How am I supposed to know it's dark?
there's one BMW and 3 Ferraris.
Yeah.
Got all green lights.
What happened? Am I still there?
Yep.
or what. Something happened. I'm not sure. I had something happen to my headset. Hopefully it's not dying.
I still hear you.
Well, it just beeps funny, like it makes that sound when it connects to something. It's like it's only got one thing to connect to. So. Not sure what's going on, but we are here coming across the line, completing lap number 2. Peter's still out front. Tim right behind him, Brandon right there, and Bill in 4th. Still pretty tight as we go through Dunlop. Looks like the leaders have gone through cleanly, and then that second pack is now crossing the start-finish line to complete their lap. We see Philip pulling in the pit lane, probably just for a quick stop and go for a fast repair.
Yeah, and topping off on fuel.
Didn't imagine he'd need tires at lap 3. So. Probably doesn't want to change them at this point anyway. They might actually start warming up.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. This car is so just temperamental.
Yeah, this track has definitely has its challenges. If you want to go fast, you're going to get a little issue on handling. It's got, you know, the flat track feel on a lot of it. And then those Porsche Corners are a whole new challenge. Indianapolis is very unique. You know, both of these chicanes down Mulsanne Straight are different, even though they're different directions. They're also different angles and different depths. So just take a little bit to get used to.
Aaron, did you get a slowdown?
I did have a slowdown. I went super wide coming onto that long straight.
I'm only like a quarter of a lap down.
Hey, I'm still at a
pit
zero.
stop and all. Pit stop and all, you're only a minute behind.
No, I had a 0.9.
Sometimes with you know, the guys going up front so fast, sometimes you can just run your regular lap and the time will tick off. You know, because I'm not usually running as quick as the guys up front here at this track, and I can get a slowdown and just keep going and it'll go away.
No, I was still kind of trying to do the same.
Same lap. As the leaders dive into Indianapolis, looks like Bill Edwards has gained an advantage down the Gulf Straight. And has picked up 3rd spot from Brandon.
Bobble coming out of the second chicane.
Still hanging right in there though. Still right on the bumper.
Wow.
Well, you see the 21 stuck in Indianapolis. Looks like he's rolling again though. Just a little wide.
Just too fast.
Yeah.
And now it's meatball.
Oh. Good thing we got that fast repair. And you're coming up on it, so hopefully it won't kick you back too far.
Well, I cleared everything else except fuel, so.
Don't clear your fast repair.
No,
You might be in there. You might be in there for 20 minutes. You get a lot more meatballs now. This new damage model is really hard on the damage. I mean, really hard on the.
Oh, apparently when I cleared everything, it was back.
Yeah. Well, good you check before you pull in.
Oh yeah, she doesn't want to turn left.
Our lead pair starting to spread out a little bit. I think Peter's a little quicker through that first section, and then Tim catches up slightly on that straightaway on the Mulsanne straight. See if he can keep that pattern going.
Lied.
We ought to run this thing historic one of these days and take those kinks out.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Just let it go flat out all the way down the straightaway. Bill exits with Brandon right behind him and gets out of play station. And they run down the center section of the Mulsanne Street. I want to get some track facts up on that one. Pretty sure.
Oh my god. No. Shit. Oh.
Meatball?
Yeah.
And that's your second one, right?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Ariel.
Yeah, there's no way I can make it around when we're left.
What'd you do, Aaron?
I didn't do it.
Oh.
That's
That's
cool.
Philip. I did hit the wall and I had a meatball too, but I was able to come in and put fuel in and no tires.
Let's see if I can get some track info here. Get a little detail on this thing historically here. Alright. Oh, after Dunlop, that other section's called the Essex. I'll have to remember that. And I keep forgetting Arnage, which is the corner after Indianapolis. Alright.
So that meatball gave me just 1X, nothing else.
Both, okay, along with the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, this track and Indy, both built in 1909, are the legendary oldest active racing facilities. First 24-hour race was in 1923. At that time, it was composed entirely of public roads near the French city of Le Mans. And it was 10 miles long. A triangular loop that ran into Le Mans itself was eliminated in 1932 by a bypass that reduced the track to 8 miles. And formed the basis of today's track of 8.4 miles. I know you guys are like thrilled with this stuff. This is for the viewers, not for the drivers. You guys just keep going. We'll get back to you
No,
guys.
I'm just shocked on the length. That's
one heck of a
crazy.
triangle. 2 miles?
Yeah, 2 mile triangle cut out of it. Yep. Okay. So the current modern, I'm going to get the specs here. The specs currently are 8.46 miles. They say there's night lighting here. So all of you guys driving around in the pitch darkness, just remember these are night lighting tracks.
They light up the advertisement signs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay. There you go.
the KFC on the right-hand side of the Mulsanne Straight.
Has lights on it. The drive-thru's open.
Anyone's hungry?
The track has been modified over the years for safety. The pit widened. The pit straightaway was widened following a horrific accident in 1955 that claimed the lives of 83 people, which actually created the Porsche Chicane, I believe. Yeah, subsequently, purpose-built section of high-speed curves, Porsche curves, and tight chicane Porsche chicanes were created in the early 1970s to slow cars as they approached the pits. In 87, another chicane was added as we approached the Dunlop curve, and 3 years later, a pair of medium-speed chicanes were added to what was once the 3.7-mile-long Mulsanne Straight, which is now the PlayStation and Michelin Chicanes. Just so you guys get a little pat on the back, this is, according to this race bio, the supreme test of race cars and race drivers.
Well, it looks like I failed the test today.
Well, you're not alone. Let's see. Porsche curves. Yeah. Porsche curves, which place a premium on downforce, highly technical, twisty chicanes, and tight corners at the end of high-speed sections to test the car's brakes and driver's ability to use them. In its glorious history, let's see. Oh wow, there's a ton of junk in here. Let's see if I can find where he was.
Glorious history.
In its glorious history, the Sarth has witnessed countless epic battles among legendary drivers with names like Fangio, Moss, Gendebin, Hill, Amon, McLaren, Gurney, Foyt, Pescalero, Ix, Bell, McNish, and Christensen. And the world's leading automakers, from the Bentleys of the 20s to the streamlined Bugattis and Alfa Romeos of the 30s. Following World War II, Benz, Jag, Aston Martin, and Ferrari waged titanic battles at Le Mans before the epic Ford versus Ferrari showdowns of the mid-60s and the Porsche versus Ferrari classics of the 70s, featuring the fearsomely iconic Porsche 917 and Ferrari 512s. So if they call these cars the iconic Le Mans race cars, why aren't they in iRacing? Just saying. Nothing personal.
That sounded awful personal.
After Porsche emerged with dominating marks in the 80s and 90s, Audi ruled the Cirque de la Sarthe. First with its turbocharged V8 R8, Audi R8, later with the turbo diesel R10 TDI. For the first decade of the 21st century, notwithstanding Peugeot's win in 2009, of late Le Mans has seen fantastically complex hybrid prototypes from Audi, Porsche, and Toyota battle for the overall win, with other marques including Aston Martin, Chevrolet, Ferrari, Porsche, BMW, and Ford have battled for the GT honors around the circuit, whose landmarks like Dunlop Bridge and Tetra Rouge, Mulsanne, Indianapolis, and Arnage turns stir the souls of motor racing fans around the world. Home of the legendary 24 Hours Le Mans, Cirque de Sarthe is hallowed ground in the world of motor racing. There you go.
Bravo, Ron. Bravo.
Hey, I'm here to entertain. That's my job.
He's here for us.
I'm here for you. Yeah, I'm here to mess you up and make it so you don't pay attention while I'm talking about something that is not necessary. Yeah. I put him to sleep.
I was just gonna say, 1 hour later, when you're finally finishing. Yeah, we finished the race 12 minutes ago.
Well, hey, one note, just for you guys that wanted it to turn daytime during the race. At the end of qualifying, because of the way the race wouldn't let me set up what I wanted to set up, it reset the clock back to midnight. So it's gonna finish in the dark. Sorry. My darkened light failed. It's now 2 a.m. on track. Time speed up. So you'll probably finish somewhere around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you enjoy GT3 night racing at Le Mans. The next time we come to Le Mans, the admins have already decided that we are going to run the historic track without the chicanes. Not Tuesday.
We're going to use the P1 again?
No, it's going to be in the GT3s or GTEs. Not Tuesday. Tuesday's race with the GTEs, I believe, is on this same configuration.
Yeah.
So when are we doing the Figure 8 GT3 race?
We are actually going to do a figure 8 race, but not that I know of with GT3s.
I was gonna say with GT3s, what?
I think
That
we're
would
going
be
to do
a
it with
big blast.
stadium. I think we're going to do it with stadium trucks, and it'll be not this Wednesday, but the next one. This Wednesday, we're going to bust out, mix it up. We're breaking our norm, and we're actually going to go to a dirt track and race a dirt car. I don't know which car yet. 'Cause
Get on there.
Aaron needs to tell me what we're racing and where.
I'm not gonna be there.
Okay, but tell us what we're going to race and where. I'm not going to be there either. I got to broadcast. I'm going to be here in Oklahoma.
410 Sprint in Knoxville.
Well, we got to get something people own. I'm not sure everybody owns a 410 Sprint.
If you own a sprint car, you own a 410.
If you own the sprint car, you got it.
GTEs on dirt? Is that what David's suggesting?
ET on dirt.
GTEs
on
at
dirt.
GTEs at let's do what's the NASCAR track they just made into dirt?
Bristol.
Bristol. Yeah, we could do GTEs at Bristol on the dirt. That'd be actually kind of fun.
Dude, that'd be interesting.
Oh, he wants to do it Tuesday.
Fun.
You would have to
Yeah.
test it first.
Yeah, we'll come up with something for Wednesday. He was talking about Tuesday. Tuesday's GTE is here at Le Mans.
That would definitely be interesting.
It's actually already set. I already built it. So if you want to practice, it's available. And it looks like we're doing some pit stops here. Whoa, you got.
It's all your rambling, Ron.
I know, we're almost halfway through
flapping.
here. I'm just yakking away over here.
You should make it politically correct and start talking in French.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And then
I
a
could
half
try it.
minutes from the halfway point.
I could try Spanish. I couldn't do French. But we're not in Spain, and I don't know Spanish racing words. I know there's a carrera and a carro. Or a coche. Actually, in Spain, it's a coche, not a carro. In Mexico, it's a carro. Because the Spaniards think the Mexicans are lazy. Because they make up words like carro from car. They just add an R and add an O, and it's a car. Like, no. Car's a coche. Which comes from the original coach, right? I mean, that's the coach.
Shoot, the only thing I know is taco, burrito, enchilada.
I thought Bell was I thought Bell was a Mexican word, right? Taco Bell? I thought, no?
That's the American version.
American version. No, actually, it's not. I do know Spanish quite well. Fajitas is a Spanish word, but the bell is not. What's interesting is a taco or a tortilla. A tortilla in Spain and a tortilla in South America, Central America, are completely different. A tortilla in Spain is actually made with potatoes, and a tortilla in everywhere else is made with flour.
And they don't do random topics.
Yeah, I know, it's good stuff, right? Hey, we're in France. We're racing in France in the dark. You got to come up with something to pass the time in the nighttime. It looks to me
Well,
like
you could be talking about crepes.
crepes. I've actually been to Garonne. I've been to Garonne, France, where the home of the crepes. It looks
They're
like
amazing.
Peter's headlights are broken. As he's driving down the Mulsanne Straight by himself, flashing his lights. No one within 15 seconds of him.
I was thinking
They'll
about
do it up
leaving,
there,
and now I feel like finishing the race because I never really started.
It's like, is that Philip?
Yeah,
They got it buttoned back together. I see you in the pit lane again.
yeah. Says 411 required, 438 option. I'm just gonna let all that finish up, and then I'll get back out there.
All right. You might be
Take
able to
it all
salvage
up,
an
Philip.
8th place finish out of 8 cars.
Mhm.
You're only going to go down a couple laps with all that repair.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike's like almost 3 minutes behind, and he's still on the lead lap. Good job, Mike.
He's
Still rolling.
70 seconds behind me. He's doing good.
He's doing just fine.
Flashing my headlights. I'm 4 seconds behind you.
Oh, Brandon. He probably can't even see him.
Probably not. Anything I can catch back up.
Yeah. So our top four still in it. They're a little spread out now. We've got Peter with a 14-second gap to Tim in second
I'm in
spot.
it yet.
Bill Edwards, 24 seconds back. And Lyndon is 28 seconds back off the lead. Aaron running in fifth spot, looking for that top 5 spot. Only running 102 seconds back. He's got only a third of a lap down, so he is still cruising.
Still pushing.
He's gonna make. I think you can finish lead lap, Aaron. No more mistakes. No mistakes, man. You can finish lead lap.
We're talking about Peter here.
Well, you know, it's very few races I've raced against Peter and actually managed to finish on the lead lap.
I believe Peter just got a slowdown.
Uh-oh. Don't think
He's
it's
back
going to
there.
hurt him much, but Tim might be able to close the gap a little.
Go, Tim, go.
And we've heard from our leader that the French word of the day here for Le Mans is French fries.
French fries.
French fries. Yep, French fries. Thanks, David, for the input. Maybe that's where that tortillas of potatoes from Spain came from. They were getting ready to do French fries, and they made them wrong, and they made them into a tortilla. It's actually a little like a cake, like a little egg potato cake that they fry. It's really, really good if it's made right.
So instead of forgetting to mix it into they just dice them up into potato slices. They made it into a batter so that they could make the shells, right?
Yeah, make a little. Well, no, they don't. They actually are not tortilla shells in Spain. They're actually like au gratin, or not au gratin, but the sliced potatoes. Isn't that au gratin potatoes that we do, where we slice them and then we bake them? They slice them and fry them in eggs.
That's
They
weird.
fry them in oil and get them really soft, and then they're really, really thin. And then they fry them in oil, and then they drain the oil out and put in eggs and make like a little cake out of it. And then you slice it up like a little pie, and you eat it. And it's really, really good. You put salt and stuff on it, and it's potatoes and eggs. Tastes great. I'm not sure what Peter has against that cone, what his problem is with that cone.
Oh, the one on the back.
He took out, as he entered Michelin Straight, he took out the cone. Or Michelin Chicane.
He does
See if
red
he-
cones.
See if he does it again in the Mulsanne corner. There's a cone there to hit. And there it goes. Oh, you took out 2 of them there. You got them both at Mulsanne corner. So sorry, Tim, no reference markers for you going into the corner. Hopefully we don't see Tim slide off into the sand.
Trying my James Bond tactics.
That's right. Throw some oil down.
Dexter's laying smoke.
Put some tacks down on the ground behind you.
All he's got to do is drift it, then he's laying smoke.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know if the smoke's still going to be there when everybody catches up with him, though. I'm not sure that's effective. All right, we should be pretty close to half. No, we're not quite halfway, are we?
Alright, we're at 4 minutes optional now, so...
Yeah, we're almost at halfway.
Yeah, almost. The estimation of number of laps we've got on this thing is completely wrong. There's no way we're making 11 more. When we're
I'm
on
showing
lap
about
8.
17.
I'll only
Yeah,
have to
some-
make... I'll only have to pit for a splash of fuel. That's the fun part.
17 or 18.
I'm showing 17.71.
Okay, let's see how that does. We'll go with that for now. I'm not sure how he's going to run 0.71 laps, but we'll see how
I don't know.
it goes. Oh, a little slow down there, maybe. A little slow down there for Peter. Oh, I gotta work.
Tell them you're busy.
I told the project manager I have Tuesday night racing responsibility.
Maybe he wants to know what you want for breakfast. Same spot. Fudge.
I believe I have just. Oh, because I towed, I actually I actually gained a lap while being towed, so I'm only 3 laps down. It looks like.
And you're coming out right in the pack, right? No, not yet.
Nah, I have 2 minutes 20 left of repairs, so I'm just gonna wait it out.
So he's gonna get out when I get there. Got it.
Nah, I'll get out about a minute behind you. I won't be in anyone's way for now.
Yeah, I've been having fun getting slowdowns the past couple laps.
Take as many of those as you want.
I really do think that my tires are wearing pretty bad. Worse than I expected them to.
If I squint, I can still see Tim.
All right. Well, the one app I have is on drugs, saying 10 laps to go, and the other app is saying 7 or 8 laps to go. So we'll go with 7 or 8. And those watching the broadcast, the left-hand map screen is incorrect. So, but that has happened before. We always have issues with that map showing us incorrect information. So it's incorrect representation.
Slabs is supposed to be releasing one soon.
Oh, I hope so, man. I love those guys. I use them for a lot of stuff. He's a pretty good coder, that guy at Race Labs.
He is.
I actually did the whole year membership for him.
Yeah, I think I did something. I don't remember what I paid for, but I paid for something. Yeah, you get like the head-to-head screens and all kinds of cool stuff.
I actually use the telemetry screen a lot too.
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Back out on track.
Hey, Johan. Hold on just a sec.
almost feel like it's the full GT. Just the snap oversteer on this thing is just.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Snap oversteer on this thing when it's trimmed out is just ridiculous. I should have gone with my Audi.
Oh! My bad, Mike.
Sorry, dude.
No, that's totally my fault.
No, that's alright. Oh shit, I got damaged. I'm upside down.
I got another meatball.
No, that's totally my fault, Mike. I lost it coming up in there, and you had nowhere to go.
Nah, that's alright.
Alright, I'm gonna do a very grandiose crash to finish it off.
Nonetheless, I'm smoking.
Just don't take anybody out when you do it.
I am never running a trimmed out Ford GT again.
Oh, and I just blew up.
Oh,
Sweet.
Aaron's out right before the long stretch.
I wasn't even gonna make it.
I was upside down and getting towed in now.
No, I lost it coming up to there.
T-boned them.
So how many times do you get to when you get meatballed? How many times? Because my car's still drivable.
3 laps.
3 laps.
3 laps.
Which is a long time on this track.
Yeah, but there's still probably 7 to go. Because Peter's crossing the line right now. Starting lap 11. We're probably going to go to 18 unless something weird happens.
Oh, there it goes. It just went right around.
It didn't help. I was only like a gallon of fuel left, really. Or half. I even tried to lock it down. Whoa! I did the helicopter.
Yeah, I don't know what. Something was off with that car. There's no setup. I thought it'd be more stable.
I think it's the driver.
That too. Well, I did 1 lap and got 1 point, so 1 extra point, so.
How much rake were you running, Philip?
So the Ford GT is really weird. Oh wait, did you say brake?
Rake.
Oh, I have no idea. I just used the baseline, which probably didn't work well for Le Mans.
Your high speed instability is probably something to do with your rake. Just FYI.
Yeah, because usually I'm just like, I usually just go to Craig's setup shop or VRS and just get a setup for my Audi and then just use it and just drive. This time it was just, I don't know. Usually I can fight an oversteering car, no problem, but it was just too much.
Looks like my work drama has ended. We had the wrong people going to the wrong place tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure we could have figured it out without the drama. But hey, drama is the world of projects.
Should try working at Firestone.
You only have 1 location, man. You have 1 place. You got 4 things to put on the car. The round.
No. We do way more than that.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
That's fine.
We got 23 locations though to take care of in 2 days.
Okay.
Across the entire eastern half of Oklahoma.
What kind of locations are they? They're like stores?
Casinos.
Oh, casinos.
Yeah, I install, my normal job is installing servers and network equipment
Okay.
at our customers we have over 300 customers,
Oh, Jesus.
so across the country. But,
Yeah, you got big customers.
yeah, we have a few big ones. This particular one is one customer, 23 sites.
Jesus.
But I'm not out here setting up anything. I'm actually out here helping because I used to work in the project management office, and I did all the projects for this company a long time ago, a couple years ago, and they wanted me to come back and help. So I was trying to coordinate stuff.
You should have said, "Well, I don't know. I forgot."
I forgot everything. Well, when it's your boss's boss and the VP of the company that calls you personally and asks you to do it, it's kind of one of those things like, yeah, I can do that.
No. What's in it for me?
I get salary, man. I get the same amount of money no matter what I do. I can sit at home doing nothing. I can sit at home racing all day.
I can choose that one then.
Yeah, no doubt.
I just never get to do that, obviously, because I'm not home. And if anybody from my company's watching the broadcast, I'm working tonight at 11. I go in tonight at 11, and then I'm back in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Aaron, it sounds like the washing machine is done.
I'm checking on my dryer.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Tim shifting gears.
I think his car is in the pits.
Oh yeah, it's
He blew his engine,
Well-
so it's probably there for a little bit of a lengthy repair.
well, it played helicopter for a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, she's fun.
Didn't work out so well?
And then it didn't want to drive straight. I ride and drive it back, and it blew up.
Are you out of the race or what?
I'm gonna try to get it fixed.
In for repairs. So
I
just
don't
think
know
of it.
how long.
Think of it this way, guys. Okay, we're running 4x time on this. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. With the 4x time, Tim is only down like 4.2 seconds when you divide his time in fourths, right?
Yep.
And Bill's only down like 8 seconds, and Brandon's only back by like maybe 9, so just under 10, 9.5. So it's a lot closer than it looks when you count the 4x time factor, right?
Right. You
At
got
least everybody's still on the same lap. First 4.
goddamn washing machine.
No, I was gonna say none of them are running.
I'm just glad you're not getting ice or anything. I'd have to kill you.
Now he's gonna go get the ice bucket.
It's alright, I can just fold my clothes even more than that.
If, like me, that's exactly what I'm doing. Hanging up my clothes because my wife told me to.
Ooh, she told you so.
Just in a very stern voice.
Go hang up your clothes.
Yeah.
Michael, my friend!
Yeah, pretty much. She's like, I told you to do this like 2 days ago. I'm like, I'm getting to it. I'm like, they're in the basket. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, they're gonna walk away.
It's always a favorite response, right? They're right there in the basket when I need them.
Exactly. I know where they're at.
So, we will see how much,
All right, and somehow on lap 12, Peter's car is getting faster. He just ran a 3:58.8.
so right.
Peter, you sandbagger.
And 3 minutes of repair.
Yeah.
His fastest was a
Required.
3:57.
Yeah, he had a 3:57.8.
With 4 minutes 50 seconds of optional.
Well, we got 20 minutes left in the race, so you should be able to get back out as Peter slides across
I'm
Fort
not gonna make
Chicane.
it back out.
How many minutes? You said? I thought you said 4.
No, an hour.
An hour.
Oh.
Required.
Okay, well maybe not then.
And 4 minutes and 50 seconds of optional.
Did you almost miss pit lane, Peter?
I spun it on entry.
Yeah.
I got an
okay.
unsafe entry, so I got 40-second hold.
Oh, a 40-second hold. Tim's only 2 seconds back as they enter the pit lane. This will change up our dynamic here.
Go, Tim, go.
Go,
As
Tim!
As Bill Edwards thinks he has enough fuel to go one more lap.
Bill, you are silly.
Zoom, there he goes. Bill into the lead.
But you give him credit for trying.
If he runs out of gas, he didn't get much credit for it.
It's like a
Said
6
right at one lap left, and I'm not risking it.
Yeah. Well,
No
Bill's been
problem,
conserving
man.
fuel.
No different.
Pulling a Mooney, running out as you roll across the line.
No, that should be alright.
As Tim gets out first because he only got fuel and didn't have to do that 40-second hold.
Go, Tim.
Peter now moving. Oh, not yet, not yet. Brandon just pulled in for his fuel stop. Looks like we got about 4 or 5 to go here. Tim is now smelling the blood in the water. He's going to try to get out here, take the lead as Bill goes in for his stop. Currently, Bill's got about a half a Mulsanne straight lead.
How much time do I got left?
Not that much.
It says 19:10 on the clock.
No, I got like 5 minutes of repairs.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Aaron.
Did you pass me finally?
No, he's not on track yet. He's got to wait to get fixed.
Dude, I was upside down, Aaron.
Yeah, but you'll get by him. You're only a lap behind him. You'll get out in time.
Yeah. You're only a lap behind. You'll get me.
Hi, Bailey. What are you doing? Want a treat?
Oh.
The dog made it.
Yep.
Or is that how you talk to your kid?
No, I'm not much. Sit.
Right. Peter is back out on track to beat Brandon out. Brandon may have gotten tires.
Don't feel bad. I don't even let my kids out of their kennels.
Peter went in ahead of me. I didn't
Yeah,
get
but
tires.
he had a 40-second hold though.
Oh,
he
I was
must
just
have-
that far behind.
Okay. All right. Well, it's going to tighten up here as Bill comes in at the end of this lap. We'll see how it goes. Bill currently has about a 1-minute lead and about 30 seconds ahead of Tim, but he will lose that when he enters the pit lane. Let's see if he can get in and out quickly and where he lines up. So Bill with his light fuel load flying down through Carnage, heading towards Porsche Corners. As Peter is on the charge, coming through Mulsanne Corner, down the Gulf Straight. Didn't one of those signs on the Gulf Straight used to actually have the Gulf logo on it?
I thought it
I think
did.
so.
Because now I see Rolex and Toyota Hybrid. I don't see
I
Gulf
see
anymore.
KFC.
Wrong straight.
That's on the Mulsanne Straight. That's not on Gulf Straight.
I swear it did.
I thought it did too. I thought I remember the Gulf fuel logo on there.
Right.
But we'll see.
Oh.
So Bill pulls in for his stop.
Got one more day of PT and then pack up to go home.
All right.
I know, right?
As Bill comes in slowly. Tim is in the Ford Chicanes. And Peter is in Corvette Corners. Tim's moving across the pit exit. Bill is still sitting still. There he goes. He's out. 10 seconds back. Let's see. This is going to be interesting.
It comes down to who wants it more.
Who's going to
Who
wreck
doesn't?
more?
Who makes the least mistake?
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be.
Better when I said it.
Who wants it more? We can go with that.
Mistakes.
We'll go with that. Tim with a little bit of a cushion out front of this race with looks like 3 to 4 to go. Maybe it's 4. I'm not sure. We're on lap 14. I think we might be completing 18. So we try to keep it clean going through PlayStation. Holding that 12-second gap. Bill goes through. And then Peter is... I can't tell how far back at this point. I don't think my number is correct. Looks like 15 seconds behind Bill. Brandon's still there in 4th spot.
I don't see any golf logos.
Yeah, I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I think they changed it. But I'm pretty sure it's called the Golf Straight. It always has been.
See a lot of Michelin signs.
Michelin's the second kink. It's when you go through that second chicane on the Mulsanne Straight, you'll see about where Brandon is right now. You'll see a bunch of Michelin signs on the wall.
We all know why.
All right. I am showing Bill about 11.5 back.
Yep. Yep, I think that's about where we're at.
And then behind Tim, I have Peter about 27 back.
Behind Tim, yeah, he's about 15 seconds behind Bill.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Let's see. I think. Go ahead.
No, fun fact that reason why there's so many Michelin signs is because Michelin's a French company.
It's probably very true.
It
is true.
I mean, that's probably why there are so many signs.
What a coincidence.
The gaps are still staying about the same. We'll see how they do as they cross the line. Tim's coming through the Corvette Corners now.
Peter's catching a little bit.
Yeah, he's got about a second gain
About a second,
on Bill.
yep.
I still can't believe there's a KFC at, yeah.
Well, I don't think you can get out of your car and go over and get something or pull through the driveway from the racetrack. It's probably from the town.
Yeah, not with that kind of attitude.
You never know, I guess.
I just hope
This time through should give us some decent lap time. See where these guys
perfect.
Well, I've got
Bill
my
goes
race
through.
labs up too, so
Tim running a 4:01 that last lap. Bill coming across now. Oh, that was his pit stop lap though, so I can't really tell there.
yeah, Tim ran a 4:01.7.
And Peter's coming across the line now with a 3:58.6, so he's a little bit quicker on track right now than the two cars in front of him. So is there enough time as Tim slides off a little bit?
Peter gained a little more time.
Yeah, this is, looks like 3 to go. We're on lap 15 of 18, from what I can tell.
Yep, I'm showing Tim at 15. I'm still showing the 17.71.
Yeah, I think that'll have to. I think they have to round up there.
Yeah. Hey, I've got it on.
All right. Yeah, Bill's 10.5 back. It's close. These guys are going to duke it out.
That's just how I know the time's better.
It's holding pretty close. We'll try not to beat up the airwaves here while they're finishing it up.
There's some other kind of essay you can read about the track.
There might be. I could find something online, I'm sure.
I'll fall asleep.
Well, you got how much more repair you got? You're on track, aren't you?
Yep, I'm on track now.
Yeah, you're gonna come in. You're gonna take a top 5 out of this.
Pit stop time progression through the decades.
It's
And go.
Get it, Michael. Get it.
Le Mans. Let's see. 2020 recap. Let's see what we got. Everybody wants to show me a video. I don't want to watch a video. Highlights. That's sim racing. No thanks. FIA World Endurance Championship 2020. Huh. Can't find anything. Starting grid. Official starting grid. Well, here's some news. 4-time 24-hour Le Mans category winner John Magnussen will join the LMP2 team of high-class racing for the 2021 FIA World Endurance Championship.
with his son.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, John Magnuson and Kevin Magnuson are racing the LMP as a team. And which one is it? Daytona?
Daytona.
I forgot what race it was. I don't have my phone next to me.
2020 Le Mans results. The number 1 Toyota, or the Toyota Toyota Gazoo Racing, the number 8 car, they won the race last year.
Bless you.
Yeah, apparently. Brendan Hartley as the driver, 31-year-old from Australian driver. Rebellion Racing, the number 1 car. So they don't give me any details on the car. I got a driver, Gustavo Meneses.
Private team that builds their own car.
Rebellion.
Yeah.
They finished 3rd in 2019, 3rd in 2018. They won in 2016.
Isn't Rebellion a British company though? Or
Driver Gustavo's U.S. He's
I thought
listed as a
Rebellion
U.S.
was
driver.
out of the UK there.
I don't know. They don't give me a lot of details here.
When's the last time an American driver won the Le Mans?
1992.
Are you saying that, or are you looking it up?
I'm just throwing a number out. I'm driving.
That's what I thought. I'm like, you're cranking out this number. I'm like, where are you getting that from? How about 1996? He was actually pretty close. Davy Jones. The last time an American driver won, 23 American drivers to race in the 70th 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2002.
How many cars can race at the Le Mans at one time?
This year's the big. I think one of the largest entries that they've had.
That's
Well,
a,
Le Mans is invitational,
Like 52
though.
or
You have to be
something,
invited
54.
to be there.
How many cars in 2020 launch? 62 cars for 2021. '62 strong entry list for 2021 24 Hours Le Mans. The 89th 24 Hours Le Mans will welcome an outstanding grid featuring hypercars for the very first time. To the iconic track on the 21st and 22nd of August. For the fourth round of the FIA World Endurance Championship, 5 hypercars will join 25 LMP2 prototypes, 7 GTE Pro, and 24 GTE Amateur entries for the race. This year's race also sees the return of the category Innovation Car category.
What's that?
No idea.
Innovation?
2 all-women lineups will be on the starting grid. Richard Mill Racing Team in an LMP2 and Iron Linux GTE Amateur car. These 2 outfits will look to build on last year's excellent performance and show that motorsport really can be a sport for all. Yay! Return of the Corvette to the GTE Pro promises another sizzling on-track battle. The U.S. firm will be running, I guess that's U.S. firm like Chevrolet, will be running the C8R for the first time at Le Mans, but will have to be on top form to rival with Porsche and Ferrari, 2 legendary marques that will be in the mix for the outright win in the hypercar class. Well, I hope they're not running them against the hypercar class.
Well, you think they... Because aren't they...
Audi,
because the
Porsche and
Corvette
Ferrari are
is
on hypercars next year, is what they're saying. That was the reference of that.
Right, because Corvette is the only one that doesn't have or made the switch over to
GT3?
the GT3s, yeah.
They're saying they will, though, next year. All right, we are on lap 17. Oh, my goodness, what in the world?
last
I'll be
lap.
back in a bit. I'll be back.
Should be last lap here.
I got the white flag, so I assume the guys in front of me did.
I got a white flag. I'm last.
Yeah, so then took the white flag, so. Nice job, Mike.
Thanks.
right, sorry about that, guys. Another phone call. You guys still out here?
Yep. Should be about done for the leaders.
Yep, here we go. I come back just in time to watch Tim cross the line with the checkers out. And the big victory goes to Tim Allman. Congratulations, Tim. Yeehaw.
What happened to Peter?
Oh, Peter, when he was going in for that last pit stop, he took a header across the grass there and ended up with a stop and go 40-second hold.
Oh no!
Congrats, Tim.
Nice win, Tim.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
great win, good run, nice and clean all day. Bill Edwards in second spot. Good job, Bill, holding him off there. Peter coming in for third, keeping his points lead. Brandon, fourth place, just coming across the line now.
Did you guys zero it?
It's fourth.
No, I got one, man. I just lost my concentration.
I got the one. It was a double whammy because I got the one when I went on pit road.
All
That
right.
pit road is hard.
Well, you guys know the new award this season. I don't know if you saw that in the GT3 announcements, but we are doing a lowest incident award for this season, and we're going to do it next season too. So the average lowest incidents of the season, first and second place, are going to get, I think it's $15. And you got to be kidding me! They're calling me again. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna hit the bats. Be right back.
Wow, that was cool.
For what?
I
What's that?
was watching when I T-boned Aaron.
Oh.
My helicopter there.
Oh man, you went way in the air. I bet you I was doing well over 100 right there.
I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Give me a second.
What's it say it was doing? Yeah, I was just doing about 100 miles an hour and I T-boned it.
I'm back. Peter, I thought for sure you were gonna catch me.
Ron, you back yet?
You're just too far out front.
Yeah, I just made it back.
You need to tell your work that's your like Sunday night dart league. Quit bothering you.
I told them Tuesday night bowling league, so Tuesday night bowling league apparently doesn't count for Sunday nights. So. All right.
Cut seconds off, Peter. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be tight.
Yeah, we got to do a. Let me see if I can cut this. Get the results up.
Wow, you went flying. That was cool. I should.
Gonna stop those things. So hopefully the people watching the stream aren't saying, like, what in the world are you doing? Because I got to get overlays off the screen so I can get the buttons to work.
You must have tried slowing down.
I did.
Because you went from like 100 to 78, 77 right before getting to me.
Yeah, I slammed on my brakes. Like, right when I slammed on brakes, I'm like, no point.
All right, so here's our results.
Hey,
Here's
clip
our
that
results from the night. We have Tim Allman winning the race with one.
Yay! Tim.
Hey.
Job, Tim. Congratulations.
77 when you hit
And
me.
then Bill Edwards finishes 14 seconds back in second place with 0 incidents and the bonus points. Peter Short.
Good job, Bill.
2 incidents. He finished 21 seconds back. And Brandon Dooley, 51 seconds back, also with a 0x. Nice job, Brandon. Mike Morkard finishes 5th, 4 laps down. Aaron Mack could not get the parts back together in his engine to get it started again, finishes 7th down. Philip Scott lost the rear wing on multiple corners, could never find it, didn't figure out where he put it, and never got it back together. And Kevin Carter dropped out after, I don't know how many laps.
It shows him 13
4.
down. So.
Yeah, 4 laps completed. So, yeah, Philip had a rough night. We'll see what that does to our points, which I might be able to do right now. Maybe.
Nice job, Mike. By far, good job.
Top 5, Mike. Man, is that your first top 5?
Yes, it was.
Nice job,
Yeah,
buddy.
nice job.
Very nice.
Yeah, especially a track like Le Mans, man. That is not easy.
At dark.
Yeah, in the dark.
dark.
Yeah, there was that too, I suppose.
Well, there was race lights.
Well, yeah, we had headlights until he T-boned Aaron. Then he didn't have any more lights. They tend to go away after that. GT3 Season 2 event results. We got 04. What day are we? 25th? Ones. Whatever I typed. We'll head over to Dan Lisa.
Be right back.
Oh, we're broadcasting this still. Oh, well.
Oops.
Hey, well, that's all right. We're going to tell them who's in the points lead and where everything's at after today's shuffle up. So we'll see where it goes here. People will see my madness and how I actually do things if they're watching. He does that? What a pain in the butt.
Well, it definitely can be.
Well, there's a lot in it. Let's see. Upload race results. Find the file. GT3, Le Mans. There it is. I spelled it wrong. That's okay. And then we had a bunch of provisionals tonight. So there's the race results.
Well, it could be like David's left man's.
Yeah. No, mine was Le Mans. It was just
Lemon.
Yeah.
Left man.
Left Monza. Let's see. Michael Mooney got a provisional. Just so we know, for the record, on the stream, this is Michael Mooney's first missed race of the season in all series that we race.
Crazy.
Try to understand that one. And Jeff asked for one. I got to double check to see if he's got one available.
What are we at? 5 nights a week?
Yeah, 5 nights a week, and he hasn't missed a race yet.
That's awesome.
Paul asked for one as well.
Paul already has 2, so he can't have one, but Jeff can.
Okay.
Jeff hasn't had one on Sunday night yet, so we'll give one to Jeff. And his provisionals. I just needed to see who had what. In the beginning of the season, we said that there was a limit.
Right. GT3, there was only 2, wasn't there?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all those 3 drivers get 23 points. Myself, Mooney, and Wyatt, which is the points would have been for 9th place. And as we go to standings, here it is. Peter Short still in the lead over Bill Edwards by 8 points.
Tightened up.
8 points. Tim Allman only 16 points behind Bill in 3rd. Philip still on the same spot, 4th spot, 36 points behind Tim. So there are 60 points separating first, 62, because Brandon just passed me, moved into the 5th spot, and is now in 5th overall in points, and he is 62 points, and I'm 66. So top 6 drivers within 66 points of Peter Short.
Nice job, gentlemen.
So great race tonight. Great finish. And let me cut and paste this out into our chat so everybody has the point standings.
All the wreck between Aaron and Mike, that was impressive.
You like that? No,
Wreck was amazing.
So I was gonna come and do one more lap because, I'm like, okay, 1 lap. But the back end just got loose coming up the hill there, and Mike just had nowhere to go, and I feel bad for him.
I forgot that I wasn't showing all the screens. I was only showing the one because I can't show all 3 of them at once. So we'll slide the results over to the main screen and pull up that result page. As people can see that are watching, there's the final standings. Tim, Bill, Peter, Brandon, Mike, Aaron, Philip, and Kevin. 3 provisionals for Mooney, Ron, and Jeff. All the old guys taking a nap tonight with the provisional.
That'll do it. At night.
Yeah, it was a night race. Yeah,
well,
we just fell
Tim's
asleep.
the only guy that showed up.
Tim had to represent the old guys.
Didn't get the memo.
Yeah, and he won the race. Just imagine how we would have done if we all showed up.
Yeah, they never told me. They left me out. So
Sorry, Tim.
You're the new guy.
You're the newest old guy.
The new guy in the old guy racing league.
Yeah, FNG, buddy. Sorry. All right. So on behalf of Big Wizard TV, this is Ron signing off. Thanks for watching tonight, and we will catch you on the next one. Let's see if I can stop this stream correctly.
All right. Awesome race. Nice win, Tim.
Hey, thanks, man.
We will catch
Little
you
luck
all.